So if nearly half of all blacks are not okay with white people, according to this poll, not according to me, according to this poll, that's a hate group. That's a hate group. And I don't want to have anything to do with them. And I would say, based on the current way things are going, the best advice I would give to white people is to get the hell away from black people. Just get the away. Wherever you have to go, just get away. Because there's no fixing this. This can't be fixed.
So Adam said on his YouTube channel...
Oh, damn, Dilbert. Damn, Dilbert. That was a crazy work day. David Duke, okay. Nathan Bedford Forrest, chill out. Even old Nathan Bedford Forrest is rolling in his grave. David Duke is like, calm down, Scott Adams. Goebbels, Kramer. Old Scott Adams went all Kramerific, huh? He got all Kramered out. Just like that one NFL owner. It's just kept on going. He just kept on going. I've actually never literally seen a white or black person. I would like for us to actually describe our colors accurately. What is this? Pink, peach, mahogany brown, copper, chestnut, timberwolf, bronze. I am rainbow bright. Right as a pale face, it's rainbow. The rainbow bright that makes me king of all the pinky peaches. All the pinky peaches, right? That's not just pale face. You got yellow, you got red, orange, pinky peach. Dilbert, what the fuck? I'm going to have to take my Dilbert statue down now. I'm going to take my Dilbert statue down now. What the hell is Scott Adams doing? Apparently any random bastard could just start being a cartoonist. Only Boondocks. Whatever happened to that damn Boondocks? That's the only cartoon that was worthy of. Garfield's got some zingers. Scott Adams, goddamn birth of a nation, Scott Adams. He's going to be moving to Costilla County soon. He's going to fit right at home with them goddamn Nazi perverts. Those super racist as fuck. Goddamn Scott Adams. They should cancel you. That makes sense to cancel a fucking racist. You got the brand new Kanye West here. The brand new David Duke. He's going to start a back to Africa movement. Is this the back to segregation? That's exactly what he's saying. Back to segregation. Cancel culture is bullshit when somebody gets canceled over some dumb shit. But when you're a racist, bigoted, stupid fucking piece of shit. When you're a dog shit, racist, KKK, Confederate, fucking white supremacist, a Nazi goddamn piece of shit, you should be canceled. I don't want to hear you. Birth of a Nation. Back the old one, not the new one. Was that Nat Turner's time for us to sing ourselves a new song. It's time for us to sing ourselves a new song. And then he didn't just say get away from black folks. He says get the fuck away. So he was like very passionate about this. He's also lived in the same goddamn house for 30 fucking years. So let's talk about the context. Let's talk a little bit about the numbers. So the numbers here, 21% said that they did not know. 27% said no. And then 53%, 52% said that it is okay to be white. So that's the question. I'll go ahead and answer that question. Is it okay to be white? For now. For now, it's okay to be white. But realize that it's a social construction. Realize that whiteness and blackness came from the racialization of slavery in America. The black folks were enslaved. The white folks were free. That's where white and black came from. So as long as you're a committed anti-racist, all right, you could go ahead and be your Caucasian white self. But I think there's a lot of emptiness in whiteness. There's not much. Is white America irredeemably racist? I think we need to ask ourselves that question. Is white America irredeemably racist? So I would say for now, because social constructions, white, black people get used to some, shit. But when I look at black folks, they look like they got brown skin to me. When I look at white folks, they look like they got pink skin. Most people are brown. I would rather say Timberwolf or chestnut, copper. Did you see that bronze? Did you see that mahogany? Did you see that mahogany woman? Did you see that chestnut? Did you see the copper, the bronze, the Timberwolf? I think we could think of some beautiful names for the beautiful colors and just distill it down to 5 colors, right? And none of them are literally white or literally black. So as long as you go out and buy Abraham X. Kendry's book and you learn how to be an anti-racist, I'll tolerate you being a Caucasian. I'll tolerate you being white. I don't care for that designation. I'll be a Rainbow Bright King of the Pinky Peaches. That's as far eggshell. You could say I'm eggshell. You can call me off-white. The poll numbers, so 53% of black folks say that it's okay to be white. All right, white people. The majority of black folks say, fine, it's okay that you're white. So doesn't even make any sense. The majority is okay with white people, Scott Adams. What the fuck are you freaking out about? But it's like getting closer and closer to the majority. So he's like, what the hell? And then he adds the no with the I don't know. Well, that's a different answer. Is it okay to be white? No. Well, okay. 27% of those people of that poll of what, 1,000 participants? 1,000 participants somewhere in Helena, Montana. So 27% of the respondents says, no, it is not okay to be white. So that is racism. That is racism. Now that's just slightly more than a quarter. That's just slightly more than 25%. I don't know. I don't know is the 21% says I don't know. So is it okay to be white? I don't know. That means they're thinking about it. They're just, wondering out loud, 1 out of 5 are saying, is it okay to be white? Well, it's a social construction. White people started it. White people started it, so I think it's up to white folks to end racism. And since it has been floated that perhaps white America is irredeemably racist, I think we can do better than that. Fucking Scotch Adams. Fucking Scotch Adams. So for all you crazy ones out there, for all you round hags, square pegs, all you misfits, it's a lot of cheeseburgers. I'll say that much. That's a spicy meatball. It's a lot of cheeseburgers. All for one, one for all. Courtney Cox, she didn't even remember being on Friends. She didn't even remember being on Friends. So you think she's going to remember if she's got mushrooms in her fridge? 21%. Is it okay to be white? Yeah, okay. For now, it's okay to be white. As long as you're an anti-racist, as long as you're committed to anti-racism. We live in a racist society. Therefore, it's not enough to just be against racism. You have to be anti-racist. And I think it's bullshit that 27% of black folks are seemingly racist and they wear it on their sleeve. So that does suck. But, white people started it, so it's up to the whiteness concept. I think we should talk about whiteness as a concept. It's a social construction. A lot of bullshit comes to whiteness. A big thing that I don't like about whiteness is that in order to buy into the whiteness, You have to leave your ancestry behind. You know, I came from England and Bavaria and Africa. I have, you know, a bunch of roots. But in order to join the white pile, it's like all those roots are gone. And it's like, who are you? I don't know, just a bland part of the general pale face crowd. You're just one marshmallow of the marshmallow bag. You're just a polar bear in the Arctic. So that's a lot of cheeseburgers. It's no Battle of Nantwich, that's for damn sure. It's no Battle of Nantwich. But it could be a Battle of Gettysburg. I think we should think about whiteness as a concept and think about the idea. But is it okay that you're Caucasian, pale face? Is it okay that you're white? You're born that way. It wasn't your fault, okay? So that makes no sense. The only thing that we can do is just, you know, add to the conversation and move forward. Let's progress. Positive and progressive. Is it okay to be white? I mean, not really, right? Not really. Because it came from racism. It came to slavery. A lot of gross stuff comes from. And, why are, you know, Caucasians, why are they doing pretty good? I think it's just an accident of history. You had gun germs and steel. Gun germs and steel. So you had 50,000 years ago, black man comes out of Africa, goes up to Europe and Australia and Asia and around the world. And then 14,000 years ago, finally gets to America. What am I trying to say here? I'm losing my point. In terms of whiteness, I think that white folks are kind of an accident of history. The albinos are mutated albinos, right? So the recessive genetics founded guns, was able to endure more germs, was able to use steel, horseback, crops, ships, a number of things. So I think that Caucasians got lucky. Caucasians happened to be born at the right place at the right time. And the English, when I think about like the imperialists, Swedish and the fucking French and the Spanish, I used to think the Spanish were the worst, but it's the English that's still around, so doesn't that make the English more fucking barbaric? So is that why the English has survived? Because they're fucking more ruthless? That's not intelligent, that's not smart, and that's not... You can't sustain that. That's not going to... So I think that we've been getting lucky. We being the pale faces. So throughout history, we've been getting lucky. Guns, germs, and steel. And we've been able to, you know, stay out in front of the rest of the world. But since we just, you know, we got lucky... It makes no sense to think that, you know, eventually luck is going to run out. So it doesn't seem like there's anything, you know, inherently in German, Anglo-Saxon, French, European culture that makes the European, you know, man any more or less adaptable. Genetically stronger, whatever. Which means I'm actually a black supremacist because I believe that, I mean, it's recessive genetics, right? So therefore, the black men would have stronger genetics. As a black supremacist, they have stronger genetics, so therefore... Caucasians need to get with black folks so that way you can strengthen your genetics up. Right? Is that the point of what I'm trying to say here? No, I'm trying to say, Scott Adams, you racist fucking piece of shit. God damn. That was terrible. Fucking Scott Adams, what the hell were you thinking, man? He just kept going on and on and on, didn't he?
Scott Adams, who made comments about white Americans staying away from black Americans who think it's not okay to be white, who he called a hate group. The Los Angeles Times, Washington Post, and USA Today were of the newspapers that canceled the Dilbert cartoon. Let's watch the comments that he made.
So if nearly half of all blacks are not okay with white people, according to this poll, not according to me, according to this poll, that's a hate group. That's a hate group. And I don't want to have anything to do with it. And I would say, based on the current way things are going, the best advice I would give to white people is to get the hell away from black people. Just get the away. Wherever you have to go, just get away. Because there's no fixing this. This can't be fixed.
There's no fixing this. It can't be fixed. We've passed the point of no return. Scotch Adams, he's like, I read a poll, and you know what? This damn race war, it's on like Donkey Kong. Dilbert is like one of the worst damn fucking comics ever. Oh, work sucks, huh? That's real inventive. How inventive. Work sucks, huh? That was a David Dole joke.